Okay, here's a little bit of my 500 swap I did in this truck. Yeah, I'm working on it, and I can't even open the hood right now. It's all buried. But trying to get the light to sit here. It'll stand. So I use stock exhaust manifolds off my 70 Caddy and the mounts. You can see here, this is the factory notch in the frame for the GM, for the regular small block Chevy. And it went to like right here. There was a notch, something like that. All I really did was extend it and flow it out. It's not like I put a big notch in the frame. There already was one there. I've done a couple different ways on these, but this is how I did this one. So this is my homemade mounts, so to speak. This cross member was moved, the whole cross member, and the mount pads. You can see the holes. The other set of holes, that's for a small block. And you can see I cut the mount apart, re-welded it. You see this side. You can kind of see this side. And then that little upside down L, that vertical slot is the center bolt mount for the Caddy. You can see here the cross member. You see there's a little notch there for the oil filter, if I remember right. I just reshaped it a little. And then this side, same thing. I moved the mount ahead. Reworked little things here and there, tabs. This side doesn't need a slotted hole like the other side. That just helps you rock them in. And here's this side, which still needs a little touch up. These weren't as pretty the first time I did it. It was functional. And then, I don't know if you can see underneath. Where is it? There's my notch in the cross member. That's how I access the bolt for the motor mount. And this one here, I did have to do the pinch weld of the firewall. So, right in here. I don't know if you can see, I'll get back here with the booster so you can see a little. That's why I reshaped it to fit around the head. This is actually redoing the truck. This was driven for like 15, 20 years like this. I'm just making it cleaner. And that's pretty much it. Caddy mounts there. And you don't see a cross member in the back right now, but I have the flat cross member in this truck with a Turbo 400 and a 205 transfer case. But it doesn't really matter which one you use. This particular truck I did a little different than the other one. So this one I left the tranny in the stock position. That's why I had to do the firewall. Where the last one I just moved the motor a little bit. But either way, it still fits the fan shroud. It's a big block Chevy shroud. Big block Chevy radiator. If I can turn around here. It's a bit crowded because I got to be on the ground here. I'm in the process of running all my new lines so I can get this thing painted. But I got all the lines made first. Another change I made this time compared to last time, you can see I did putting fuel lines on the driver's side. Used to be they ran from the passenger side off the factory line. And that was pretty much about it. I mean, it's really not a hard swap. But now I just got to finish making the line, one gas line, and I could put the drivetrain back in, make exhaust. Then I could take the whole truck back apart and paint it. But no point painting the floors of the truck and the frame and everything else until everything's fitted. The old exhaust was shot. But anyway, you could kind of see the mounts.